It is so cringe. I have literally no words. That is, I literally crawled into my skin, into a little ball in a corner as soon as I saw the video. And you guys only saw 2 minutes. It's actually 10 minutes of it. So Brian Friedman went to Entertainment Tonight and gave them the full 10-minute video access. Access to the full 10-minute dancing video, and we're gonna play it. We're gonna go line by line, and we're gonna talk about it. I am so about this. This is my name is MJ, by the way. We are here in one of my episodes on the I'm About It video podcast, where I talk about things that I'm about, and I have been about this drama from the beginning to end. I've been here since beginning to end. I really hope it does come to an end, because honestly, it's too crazy. I need Brian Friedman to release us from the group chat. Like, we are not a party to this entire lawsuit, so it's actually so insane. And I only watched 2 minutes of the 10-minute video that Entertainment Tonight had. Well, actually, they still have. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. It's on their YouTube page. So we're gonna go through it together. My raw reaction, which is, I guess is a treat for you guys. I cannot control whatever comes out of my mouth, because like, it is so awkward, so cringe. I don't even want to watch it. I don't know how anybody can even watch it. So we're gonna talk about it. But before we do that, you're probably wondering why I am about this entire drama. Well, I'm a fan of both Justin Baldoni and also Blake Lively, and here on this channel I like to provide somewhat of a nuanced, unbiased approach to it all, trying to look at all sides of an issue. And before we go into the actual video, let's actually talk about what Blake Lively actually said in the lawsuit when it came to this actual dance, and then we can go to what Justin Baldoni actually said in his lawsuit when it comes to the actual dance. So in the lawsuit that was dropped on New Year's Eve, oh my gosh, so many things have happened. I honestly don't even know. Even the last weekend, oh my god, TikTok ban, guys. TikTok, like, there's so many things that's happened. I feel like I've lived 100 lives and we're not even done the end of March. Anyways, January 31st, I think that's when she dropped it. Her lawsuit, 93 pages, I believe. I could be wrong, but this is what she put in the lawsuit. Blake Lively. On another occasion, Mr. Baldoni and Miss Lively were filming a slow dance scene for a montage in which no sound was recorded. Mr. Baldoni chose to let the camera roll and have them perform the scene, but did not act in character as Ryle. So number one, did not act in character as Ryle. Instead, he spoke to Miss Lively out of character as himself. At one point, he leaned forward and slowly dragged his lips from her ear. Is this, God, Jesus Christ. Slowly grabbed, bear with me, y'all. Slowly grabbed his lips. At one point, he leaned. This doesn't make any sense. This is the reason why I said these lawyers should take them time with the damn lawsuits. Then again, we're all human. So, okay, I get it, but like, at one point he leaned forward and slowly dragged his lips from her ear. How does that make sense? Slowly dragged his lips from her ear and down her neck. As he said, it smells good. So it smells good, but it has to be done like in the way that they describe. So slowly dragged his lips. It's late at night. Listen, I'm tired. I slowly dragged his lips from her ear to the down of her neck. As he said, it smells good. Okay, so out of character, it smells good. Those are the 2 points. None of this was remotely in character or based on my or any dialogue in the script, and nothing needed to be said because, again, there was no sound. No sound. Mr. Baldoni was caressing Mr. Lively with his mouth in a way that had nothing to do with their roles. Jesus Christ. Okay. So we have number one, out of scene. Number two, it smells so good. So caressing down the neck. Number three, we have because, okay, so in character or based on any dialogue in the script, and nothing needed to be said because, again, there was no sound. There was no sound. Mr. Baldoni was caressing. Mr. Lively was with his mouth in a way that had nothing to do with their roles. When Miss Lively later objected to his behavior, Miss Baldoni's response was, "I'm not even attracted to you." The goal in rewatching the 10-minute clip with you guys is to go through all of this together, to go through this entire paragraph that she has just mentioned. And let me just tell you, 2 out of the 3 so far hasn't happened. There is sound, and he is still in character. In fact, she's the one who actually gets him out of character, because she keeps saying things, keep correcting him. Like, he's a director. He's telling her we should do this. She goes, "No, I think we should talk." He goes, "No, we should be silent." She goes, "No, we need to talk. Me and Ryan talk." But girl, you're not playing Blake. You're playing Lily. So that is what she said. Now let's go what he said in his 179 lawsuit really quick. Okay? Really quick. Now, he said in the lawsuit, it said, one of the producers played music to set the mood so the characters could slow dance. That is true. The music was set in the 2 minutes, at least in the 2 minutes that I watched. Lively, consistently unable to take direction, insisted that she really liked the idea of characters constantly talking, which I saw. In the first 2 minutes, I did see that. Because, so as she described, she and her husband like to keep talking and talking and talking, which is true. Baldoni, her doctor, and the film's assistant director disagreed. In an attempt to encourage her to take the direction Baldoni offered up, that he and his wife often just look into each other's eyes silently, which is also what I heard in the snippets I heard that I seen, the 2 minutes that I've seen, and also the snippets that I've seen on social media. So, and okay, so Baldoni offered up that his wife often just look into each other's eyes silently, to which she repeated, "like sociopaths," and laughed. Baldoni laughed and shook it off, while Lively once again started talking about how she and her husband can't not talk. Baldoni said, I think that's cute," which I also saw in the video, and complimented the couple, to which Lively responded, "I think it's more than cute," which I also heard in the video. So most of what we just read in Justin Baldoni's 193 lawsuit, which was released last week, I believe. Oh my God, time goes by. Really, a lot of things has happened since then. Anyways, so based on the things I've seen, that's what has happened. So the Justin Baldoni's version is matching the raw footage. So let's look at the raw footage. So we're going to go on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, this is what you'll see. Entertainment Tonight. It looks like Justin Baldoni, Brian Friedman gave them full access of the actual 10 minutes, y'all. 10 minutes. So in the beginning of the clip, we see a little blurb from Brian Friedman, Justin Baldoni's lawyer. Miss Lively's complaint alleges that during a scene, Mr. Baldoni and Miss Lively were filming for a slow dance montage. Mr. Baldoni was behaving inappropriately. The following videos, captured on May 23rd, 2023, clearly refute Miss Lively's characterization of his behavior. The scene in question was designed to show the two characters falling in love and longing to be close to one another. Both actors are clearly behaving well within the scope of the scene and with the mutual respect and professionalism. These are all the 3 takes. These are all 3 takes filmed of the sequence. So I guess they put the videos together, so it's just one seamless take, but it's not like each take is not edited. I think that's what they are saying. So we're gonna play it. Okay, so this, we set the stage. The next clip, it says, okay, hold on. Wait a minute. It says, Lily and Ryle slow dance in the bar. Patrons around them drinking and watching sports, completely in their own world. So while Lily and Justin Baldoni are slow dancing in the bar, you have people watching a game, and then the director will start saying, clap, cheer, they won. And it's so funny too, like while this dropped today, like Justin Baldoni and his family is having a wonderful time in Hawaii, I think. And he's just frolicking. And he's looking damn good over there. Okay, so now we are going into it, y'all. I'm scared, honestly scared.
Picture 40, just never meant to be party. And I felt it there.
Okay, so I'm gonna say what Blake and Justin are saying to each other, okay? I just restarted the clip, so it's gonna take a minute. I wanna start from the beginning. Okay, so Blake was never meant to be clarity. So Blake is saying, so when I say Blake, when I say Justin, I'm not there speaking, okay? Blake was never meant to be clarity. Justin, and I felt it in there. Blake, yeah. Justin, it's like, oh, I see it now. Blake, yeah, that's how we're supposed to be. Blake, I think a lot of people are like, oh, it's too comedic. Assistant director, okay, ready everyone? Blake, it's like, no, it's actually not ever meant to be comedy. Assistant director, talking here at the bar, something's on screen. Justin goes, and can you give us a few, like a couple cues of like their score?
Can you give us a couple cues of like their score?
Justin goes, just so everyone else around us is having a moment.
Everyone else around us is having a moment.
But is it as rambunctious as it was earlier on?
No,
is it as rambunctious as it early on? And then Justin goes, no. It's never going to be because we're in slow-mo, but just they're watching, people are watching. We see, just some hands, things like that. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, ready.
Assistant director, okay. Assistant director and everybody good?
Everybody good? And
Assistant director and playback. So the music I can't really play, so I'm just going to like reduce the music so we can all see. Assistant director and camera. So we hear music, and then we see Justin Baldoni and Blake, and they're slow dancing. Okay, so they're now starting to slow dance. Blake, we're not on our marks, and I think, and then Justin goes, it's actually a little better when it's behind me. So Blake and Justin's faces side by side. I can't believe I'm doing this right now. Sorry, Justin. When I block it. Okay. They're slow dancing. They're not saying anything. They're looking in each other's eyes. Blake goes, assistant director, they score. So everybody, roars. Yeah. And then Justin almost goes in for a kiss, kind of teasing the viewers, and then comes out. And then they're staring. And the assistant director goes, Sebastian, go back to where, I don't know what the assistant director. And then Justin Baldoni gives Blake Lively a little spin. And then Justin chuckles. His director goes, they score again. And then everybody roars. Woo! And then they're just holding each other. Just dancing. Oof, they have chemistry, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. They have chemistry. And then Blake starts to talk. So this is where Blake is the actual one who actually took Justin out of character, because Justin's in character. He's in love with her. They're touching. They're feeling. You see that? And then Blake starts opening her mouth. And what does she say? I think we should be talking. We should be talking. So Blake goes, I think it's more romantic if we're like ... And then you can see like Justin's face. He's like, oh my God, can you not do this right now? Can you not do this right now? And then like he just looks annoyed, honestly, in my opinion. And then Blake goes dancing, talking. And then Blake goes, I don't know. I think it's more romantic. I think it's more romantic because it's like the moment you kiss, then you give them the thing that you want to see. And then Justin's like, yeah, I know. That's why I haven't kissed you. That's why I've kind of like teased the kiss. Like, I know what the frick I'm doing. Okay, so they continue. And then Blake goes, okay, I missed that, but Blake goes, so they should feel like, and then Justin goes, that's why almost kissing is also good. Like she's like, cause she's kind of like director explaining. It's like, how do I say this? It's like mansplaining, but like director's version. It's like director's like, Justin is actually doing what Blake is telling him to do. Like he already did it in the scene, but she's like verbalizing it. I think she feels uncomfortable. I don't know why. And so we continue. So Blake goes, yeah, they should feel like, Justin goes, yeah, that's why I almost kissed you, girl. Blake goes, yeah. So, but we're still talking. That's what she says. And Blake laughs. Justin gives her a spin. Assistant director goes, they score. Everybody yells again. The music is playing in the background. Let me just go back a little bit. Oh, watch out. And then Justin goes, I feel like this person's drinking. I think the person's drinking our stuff. I don't know what that means. Blake goes, you can, but if Justin goes, yeah, you wanna. Talking about, I guess, the extras are drinking their drinks or something. I don't even know. So they look in each other's eyes, are holding each other. Since the director goes, Sebastian cross back. And then, okay. Is this what they're talking about? Is that what Justin's talking about? When he kind of like, okay. So, okay, is this what Blake talking about? Like he's, okay, so we'll see. We'll see if he goes from ear to, is it mouth to ear, they said? That's what she said, right? Yeah, but it didn't really look like he was out of character. It looked like he was trying to be romantic, like be the guy, like trying to do what montages is because sometimes Justin would go almost kiss her, and then sometimes he would go caress her down her neck, but it didn't feel like, it honestly didn't feel like it was on purpose. Like he's doing it on purpose before it feels like he's definitely in character. That's basically what I'm trying to say. He's still in character. He's very focused. Justin goes, let's see this. Oh, here's another one. Blake doesn't look comfortable when this happens, though. Blake doesn't look comfortable. But Justin is trying to play the role. But the thing is all of this rehearsed? Does Blake know that you're doing this, Justin? That's the thing. So let's see. He's there for a long time. Yeah, she doesn't really feel comfortable doing all of this. She felt really awkward in that moment. Justin goes, can we do a score? A couple scores? Justin goes, well, we're great. Okay. So the director goes, and they score. Blake goes, talking. Justin goes, no. So Justin is still directing while he's playing Ryle. So he's telling the assistant director to tell the extras, can we score? Okay. Blake goes, no, I think it's more romantic. Oh, I think she does feel uncomfortable. Oh, shoot. She does feel uncomfortable. I don't know what to say right now, because if you feel uncomfortable, why not say it in that moment? But then again, you're playing a character, and that you know that you're supposed to create romantic gestures with your body. But were those romantic gestures portrayed, like, discussed between Blake? Maybe this wasn't discussed with Blake, and Blake wasn't aware that he was going to be doing that, like doing that to her neck and things like that. It honestly looks like I ain't gonna hold you, like that particular scene, like she looks awkward. She wasn't smiling. I showed it to you guys. She wasn't smiling. So Blake goes, and then she starts talking because I think she's uncomfortable. And then Blake goes, because then you're like, what are they saying? Justin goes, well, we have no issue talking most of the time. Blake, yeah. You're like, what are they saying? No, nobody in a montage is thinking about what you are saying. Blake, like no one cares. Justin goes, they'll never know in slow motion. Blake goes, I must know. I must know what they're saying. But she does touch his face though. You know what I mean? Like she just touched her face when she goes around and then comes back. Look at that. Touches his face. So Justin goes, I know you. Justin goes, I know you and Ryan talk all the time. And then Blake goes, oh my gosh, we don't stop. I'm sorry, oh my gosh, we don't shut up. Justin, and Emily and I, like, we have these moments where, and Blake goes, you're just staring. Blake and Justin goes, for 10, literally, we've done it for 5 minutes. They're just staring. So really, Justin is obviously getting inspiration for this particular scene from his interaction with his own personal wife, but he's in the role. And then Justin laughs and goes, it's like, I think you would find it terrifying, because apparently Blake doesn't like when, like, her romantic partner just like stares at her, like they have to be talking apparently. And that's kind of what they're alluding to. Justin goes, it is literally, we just literally look at each other. And then Blake laughs. Yeah. I'd be like, oh no, I found a sociopath. So, okay, so they're talking about talking. So who talked about let's go back to the Blake article, Blake lawsuit. Who talked about the sociopath? I think it was Justin, right? Okay, so in an attempt to encourage her to take his direction, Baldoni offered up that he and his wife often just look into each other's eyes silently, to which she responded like sociopaths. So far, so true, and laughed. So that actually happened. So far, everything that Justin Baldoni put in this lawsuit has come to pass. So Justin, and then time stops. Blake, yeah. Justin, but like, oh my god, I can't talk. But like, that's just how it's been for us from the beginning. They're them just looking at each other when they're with each other. And then Blake says, no, we're like, oh my god, we're not enough time in the day to talk. And you can tell, like, Justin is kind of like annoyed the fact that they're talking, because like Justin just wants to be in the scene and does like the romantic gestures as part of this orchestrated a montage. And then Justin goes, oh yeah, I think that. And then Blake goes, yeah, I know. Blake goes, it's like, oh my god, and I forget to tell you something else. Oh my god. So Blake just keeps talking. And then like Justin just awkwardly smiles. Justin goes, oh, I think that's cute. You guys are really cute. When you guys are like, when Blake and Ryan like constantly talk, that's all they do. And then Blake says, I think it's more than cute. So that's definitely exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened in Justin's lawsuit. That's exactly what he said. Baldoni laughed and shook it off, while Lively once again started talking about how she and her husband cannot talk. We just talked about that. Baldoni said, I think that's cute, and complimented the couple, to which Lively responded, I think it's more than cute. But again, it seems like Blake Lively was kind of like not comfortable with some of the things that Justin, like, you could tell in her face, because she stopped smiling and she looked like she was frozen. However, if that was the case, there's so many people around you and they're filming this. Like, girl, say something, you know? I don't know. And assistant director, they won the Stanley Cup. So assistant director's telling the extras, they won the Stanley Cup. You know, scream. Woo! I think it's amazing. And then Blake goes, yeah. Yeah, they go both, yeah. So they're staring at each other. Okay, so when Justin goes, and then let's just do one almost, like super close. And then Blake goes, yeah. So Justin seems to be telling her what he wants to do before he does it. And then Blake goes, yeah. Like she feels like, it seems like she doesn't want to do it. I don't know. Let's see this. Oh, okay, so he's directing. So Justin Baldoni is directing. We'll just do like a, our lips are right next to each other. Okay, so it goes black. And then they're back again. Okay. And their lips are really close to each other. Okay, their lips are really close to each other. And then Blake goes, but I think it should start talking. And then Justin goes, girl, we're filming this really intimate moment. Just shut up. You can tell, like, they're, like, really close. Justin goes, I want to film this, like, really important, like, close up. And then Blake goes, I just want to talk to you. And then Justin goes, okay, yeah. And then Blake goes, do you know what I mean? Yeah, because then it... This is director still rolling. I honestly feel in this very moment that not only does she feel uncomfortable, because I'm gathering my thoughts as I'm watching this, is that I feel like she thinks that Justin is into her. But I think it's hard to tell that because Justin is just trying to play Ryle. And Ryle is a man who's like obsessed with Lily. We continue. Blake goes, don't give it to him. They want it. Don't give it to him. Assistant directors rolling and they score. Blake goes, restraint. Yeah. Justin goes, let's just keep restraint. So when they mean give it to them, like, we should not kiss. We should just keep, like, doing the touchy feeling that we're doing. Blake goes, we'll just do a little bit of restraint. Yeah. So, I mean, Blake gets into it. Blake gets into it. Like, she starts going, let's do a little bit of restraint. Let's come in. Let's come out. Come in. Come out. Like, you know what I mean? Assistant director Ryan come back. Okay. So assistant director is directing on behalf of Ryan. And then Justin spins her around. Justin laughs. And then assistant director goes, and the couple by the bar walk towards us. Justin goes, oh. Assistant director says, I don't know your name, I'm sorry. Ponytail lady. Blake goes, and then Justin heads together. Assistant director, cross this way. Take your day and cross this way. So assistant director is telling the extras how to move and act in the scene. So we continue, we move on. Blake says, I feel so nosy. I mean, it's like just noses. Blake feels, look at her face in this. I'm going to blow her face up. Look at her face. Look at how awkward she feels. She looks so damn awkward. Justin is just trying to keep a straight face. Blake keeps making these off-site remarks. Girl, look at how awkward she feels. Why does she feel so awkward? But, okay, from the other side of this, I think honestly, we're seeing Blake's personality. I think a lot of people do not like Blake's personality. I think Blake is like a funny person, and I think that's why Blake and Ryan kind of go together. Not only do they talk a lot, I think they're like really like they love giggling. They like making like these remarks. Like they love saying all these things. So Blake laughs and goes, I feel so nosy. I mean, it's like just noses. And Justin goes, I know, my nose is so big. And then Blake goes, yes, I was hoping that we could address this. Justin just laughs. Address what, girl? Address what? Blake goes, yes. Okay, so they're just talking. Blake goes, it's not too late. And I'm sure Justin's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Blake goes, just gotta shut down, gotta call an insurance month and just deal with that. And then and Justin goes, yeah. So what she's referring to is the fact that apparently you can shut down production so you could do plastic surgery. Again, rich people world, do not know, do not understand. I don't know what an insurance month is, but I'm guessing to claim it against insurance is that, I don't know. Again, probably like a rich people scam, rich people, I don't know, try to cut corners. I don't know what's going on here. But she's joking around, but you can quite tell, like, actors do this. Moving on. Blake just laughs and goes, just kidding. And Justin goes, cut. Justin is like simultaneously rile. I gotta give it to Justin. I don't know how he's able to be like, I'm rile. I'm also trying to control an A-list actor coming in and out of character while also directing. Because listen to this. He just said cut and he's directing somebody right now. I'm like, danger. Justin goes, no, it's true. That's why we hired Jenny Slate. I don't know why he said cut in that very moment. But Justin, of course, jokes around and goes, oh, no, it's true. That's why we hired Jenny Slate too. Our noses match. I'm sure Justin just felt very awkward. Like, this is a time to, like, be romantic. You're making fun of my nose. And he probably, like, took it the wrong way too. Like, he probably felt hurt. So Blake goes, so if we're like, oh, we missed some stuff. Justin goes, yeah. Blake goes, they know each other better than that. Oh. Blake, she's not marrying someone she doesn't know with lots of red flags. True. I mean, she's not marrying someone she doesn't know. Well, yeah, she is marrying someone with lots of red flags, actually. Because I am reading the book. Fun fact. And there's lots of red flags she didn't, like, catch. Oh, wait, hold on. So even in that statement alone, it tells, like, Blake obviously didn't read the book, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. Maybe she's reading it now. Maybe she read it after the fact. So Blake goes, they know each other better than that. And then Blake says, she's not marrying someone she doesn't know with red flags. And then Justin laughs. And then Blake goes, do you know what I mean? Blake says, you're like, okay, there's stuff we don't know. Justin goes, it protects all of it. Blake goes, yeah. It feels... Assistant director. Take one step further, Catherine, please. Great, thank you. So, assistant director is directing the extras. Justin goes, and let's start an action. Let's just do everyone celebrating. There's a game going on action. So this is like the take 2. I'm guessing this is like take 2, or take 3. But we're 6.5 minutes in. I think it's take 2. So they're starting from the beginning again. So when he says cut is when they start from the scene all over again. Oh my god, we're learning so much in the movie making process. Like, I should just go and make a movie. Honestly, I've been thinking about that. I feel like it's not that hard to create a script. I feel like a lot of people do it. There's this Canadian girl that's a producer who's has a big following on TikTok, and she just quit her job to read books and draft a script. I'm just saying, I want to be part of that team. You feel me? Okay, so Justin says, people passing. Assistant director. So need a lot of action, guys. It's just free celebration. They just scored. Okay. Assistant director says again, ready and playback. Justin goes, hold on. I'm gonna get you a hat. Oh wait. And then Blake goes, great. Justin, cause I know you wanted the hat. What hat? Are you thinking about the beanie? actually even making fun. I'm not making fun, but I'm like, hopefully talk about the beat. That's why I laughed. Oh Lord. So in this new take, Justin goes and get the hat for her. We're still blackout. We don't know what won. They're just talking. They're just still blacked out. Justin goes, is there a sticker on it? Blake goes, no, there's no sticker. Assistant director, and they score. So he's wearing a hat. Oh, so Justin's wearing a hat in the retake scene. Okay. What is that supposed to mean? They want to try like different ways of doing it. Anyways, they score. People, woo, they scored. Okay, and Justin and Blake are just looking at each other. Justin goes, oh, thanks. Blake laughs. They're looking at each other. They're caressing. They're holding. Watch Blake say something first. Watch. 5, 4, 3. Oh! Blake starts caressing her neck. She does not look comfortable when this is happening, y'all. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me just show you guys. Okay. She does not look comfortable. She does not look. And I'm getting... Okay, so Justin then starts speaking. Justin goes, am I getting beard on you today? And he laughs. Blake just laughs. Blake, I'm probably getting spray tan on you. Justin says it smells good. So that is actually what was in the lawsuit about the spray tan. And that is exactly what I'm trying to look for it here. Okay, so it's not in Justin's lawsuit. It's in Blake lawsuits. So Blake says at one point he leaned forward, slowly dragged his lips from her ear and down her neck as he said, it smells so good. That's not what happened. He definitely did caress her neck, but I'm not really sure if he caressed it from the ears to the neck though. I'm not really sure he caressed it from the ears to the neck, but what we heard is that it smells good, but he didn't say it like that, obviously. So she said, you're smelling my spray tan. Because he goes, oh, I'm getting my beard all over you. And she goes, oh, I'm getting your spray tan all over you. And then Blake goes, I'm probably getting spray tan all over on you. And then Justin goes, it smells good. I don't know what to say in this moment, because again, if this wasn't a romantic film, then I would clearly see the harassment. But it seems like it's hard to tell. You know what I mean? Because it does seem like Blake feels uneasy and uncomfortable. Then why doesn't she tell Justin to stop? You know what I mean? But like they're even like in a few seconds later, she then continues to be like, oh, let's try this and let's try that. And I understand now why Blake is saying let's talk instead. But you're trying to film a romantic montage. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to continue watching this. And then Blake goes, well, it's not that. It's my body makeup. And then then Justin tries to move her hair up across her face. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then Justin tries to kiss her again in this very moment. They're not saying anything. But they don't kiss. They just almost kiss. You know, restraint. And then Justin turns her around. Justin goes, all right, cut. So Justin then says, I think we got plenty. It's slow motion. Blake goes, yes, we did. And she's leaving. Okay. She looks okay to me. She looks okay. She looks fine. You know what I mean? So Justin goes, it's going to be a 17-minute reel. Ooh, movie making Ooh, I love this behind the scenes stuff. It's so fascinating to me. Oh, her shoes look to die for. Look at her shoes. Obsessed. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with her shoes. What are they saying? We can't hear anything.
I may not always love you.
Oh, so they're just... Oh, so I guess it's just more montage. So they're just like dancing. But these are like shots. These are just shots at her feet, I guess. Okay. We're just continue to watch, I guess. So while we wait for something else to pop up, yeah, I'm starting to see what Blake is talking about, but actors definitely comment down below. I'm definitely starting to see what Blake is talking about. However, again, that's where people say intimacy quarters that are not really required on set, but you can have on set. So people are aware of what the other actor is about to do. It does seem like especially in that first moment I showed you guys, I was like, oh, she looks totally uneasy. It does seem like Blake didn't see like the neck kissing, she didn't like really approve of that, but she could have said, no, I don't like that. And then, which makes sense as to why she wants to keep talking. But from Justin's point of view, Justin's like, you're filming a romantic scene. These are romantic montages. It needs to look like I'm infatuated by you. I am obsessed by you. Like, I can't stop touching you, feeling you. And that's what the movie was about, honestly. So this is just like a lot of, okay, and then E.T. and then it's done. Like, that's the entire 10-minute clip, and then we go into commercials. So that's basically what I saw in the movie. The entire movie, which basically, like, Ryle, oh my God, I've already lost the name. Ryle was infatuated by Lily in the montage scene, in and out. Like, he was obsessed with her. Like, he would want to, like, he was undressing her with her eyes. But that's how a lot of people came out of the theater going, oh my God, Justin Baldoni did such a great job in playing Ryle, because he really embodied the role. Like, he put himself into that role. And I definitely, again, going back to Blake Lively's point, you can tell, honestly, if you saw me watch it, I definitely see, and watching it now without any music, it's actually less cringy. Like, now that I think about it, I watched it with music in the beginning earlier today, and I was like, oh my God, this is cringe, I can do it. But with no music on, copyright saved us. So, what was I saying? There were moments where Blake Lively looked physically hurt, like she stopped smiling. She goes, what is he doing? What is he she was literally selling. She goes, like, she wasn't okay with it. I don't know. This is where I think, yes, Justin Baldoni definitely did prove that he is right. But again, it doesn't really help him, because I can see clearly in those scenes that, honestly, Blake Lively did not look, in a couple of moments, she did not look comfortable. You feel what I mean? And that only happens during the next scene. And Justin Baldoni saying, like, you smell good. And if that's not part of character, oh God, I can see both sides now. Oh my God, this is not good. So I definitely see where Blake Lively's coming from. I do. Did she depict exactly what happened in the scene? No. Do I see moments where she's talking about where she did not feel comfortable? Yes. And the whole "you smell good" was not part of Ryle's script. Sorry, that's my couch. And I definitely see where Blake is coming from. Okay, because a lot of people are talking about. Before we conclude today, because I feel like it's been, I don't even know how long we've been filming. Let's talk about when this was actually filmed, because a lot of people were talking about when this actually was filmed, because people were saying, especially in the comments of my last video and online, is that a lot of the 17-point pre-work to, the 17-point demand that Blake gave to Justin Baldoni and Justin Baldoni's team on November 9th of 2024 was, it was weird. It came out of the blue because a lot of these things didn't happen yet, because film went back to filming after November 9th. I really want to know when this happened. It is not clear. No one provides dates as to when the dancing scene happens. That is what we know from both sides. That is what they can both concede to. However, I could be wrong. You know what I mean? But based on their lawsuit, they really don't give dates as to this dancing scene. So, yeah, they really don't give dates. So you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, comment down below, but like, I need you guys to take a minute and actually watch the video in the way I did and understand where I'm coming from. And a lot of people are like, you're taking Justin's side, you're taking Blake's side. Stay with me in the middle here. Stay on the fence. I see where Justin's coming from. Justin's like, I am playing Ryle. I am obsessed and infatuated with Blake. Blake is like, but it smells good. It's not part of the script. And why are you touching my neck? Did you give me permission? Did you give me permission to touch my neck like that? But does it rise to the level of sexual harassment in the workplace? So that's like the legal thing. Like, there's one thing of what you feel as a person on what you think you're entitled to, but does it rise to the level of sexual harassment? So I know in Canada has a different level to prove. I don't know if in America, not only you're more likely than not to have done it. Like, is it a balance of probabilities? But I do remember a lawyer saying, again, when these things happen, the conditions of the person who receives the S harassment is usually changed by the person who committed the S harassment, and that's not the case. I think this particular dance scene occurred before November 9th. I'm gonna leave it out there. This particular dance scene occurred before November 9th. Okay. And that's why she gave the 17-point demand. In fact, it probably occurred before the actor strike, and the actor strike was in July in 2024. So probably in 2023. So it definitely was before the actor strike in July of 2023, even though they give no dates. What do you guys think? This is my conclusion. Right? You can tell that Blake is uncomfortable, but is that S harassment in the workplace according to the law? And does that rise to the level of the test of S harassment that needs to be proven in the court? Right? Two very different things. Okay? Yeah, so according to point 3, so this was under point 3 under Justin Baldoni. I do think they stated under point 3 to state that this slow dance happened before November 9th. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know. But I think it's really important to really take a nuanced take and really take the time to critically analyze on what's being told to us and what's being said. yes, Justin Baldoni is being loved by the public. Yes, you know, Justin Baldoni, you know, a lot of people are on his side, but we're getting to a scary place where I think only this moment in time where I can actually say with confidence that I can see Blake's side. You know, I did see Blake's side, obviously, when she filed her complaint. Obviously, like, you have to believe women. I do believe women, but Justin Baldoni came with all the receipts, as we know, and all the text messages. But in that video, as y'all can tell, she does not look comfortable. I'm gonna let y'all go. Let me know your thoughts. This is a lot. Like, it's actually getting a bit scary. I'm getting chills. Again, there's a rise to level of sexual harassment in the workplace. That's the thing. There is a test to it. I'm not going to say anything more. But apparently, the Brian Freeman will still be releasing a website with all of the text messages. I don't think it's necessary at this point. I think there is a point to seeing both sides, and by doing this thing where you're committing it to oblivion, because you can still work with the person that is committing as harassment, even though you felt uncomfortable in moments. I think that's what I'm coming across. Well, that's what I'm thinking, that there are moments in which Blake has felt uncomfortable, has not stated it, and then she finally stated it in the November 9th 17-point demand, right? So you can still, like, be friendly with the person who is committing as harassment on you. You know, that happens a lot, right? You can still be friendly with the person who's being racist towards you in the workplace. Like, all of this is a different form of misconduct. It's because you have to. It's because she has to do it under contract. But all of this can be tied to not having an intimacy coordinator that apparently, so far, it does seem like Blake was not cooperating with. That, for some reason, we can tell, like, was not cooperating with. But it does seem like Blake just felt uncomfortable. I don't know. I'm gonna stop there. Anyways, I don't know, repeat myself. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. I always forget to say this in the beginning. A small content creator. This is my job. To say that in the beginning. This is not my actual job. I do have 9 to 5. That's why I filmed this literally at 11 p.m. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I think what I usually say is subscribe, like, comment, share, comment. I love y'all comments, and let me know your thoughts. But please do watch the video in the way I did, and have an open mind, which is what we try to do when new evidence comes out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love ya. Bye. Stay woke, stay healthy, and stay safe.